figured out how to relate to them on a level that they understand. I ain't talking about condescending, but on a level that they're ready to move on and move forward. Now, my stepson who spoke at the annual banquet here, he has a very good understanding of how to work with the young people. And he sees their sort of like level of understanding there. Many of them are prone towards ultra-leftism
Yes.
and don't see how to get where they want to get. They just want to be where they want to be. Want to get there, you know. Let's go. I want to do it. We can do it. Boom. Sort of like the Occupy movement, you know. And so he's been working with the young people. He's brought a lot of young people around us. And I want to just mention next Thursday we're having our African American equality celebration in New York. If you're up to it, it'll be held in the Harlem State Office Building, and our guest of honor, main speech is going to be made by Ras Baraka, the mayor of Newark, you know, who just recently got elected. If you can get up there to get to it, I suggest you get there early because we're meeting in the State Office Building, and they have a limited number of seats they're going to give us. It's about 300 seats, and that's it. So if you want to come, you have to come that way. It doesn't cost you a dime to get in, but if you want to give a donation, you can. So this is what I'm saying, that we are trying to reach out. Esteban's been able to bring a lot of these young people around to participate in our activities because he was out there with them on the street participating. That's elementary, but that's one of the things.
I think this will be the last question,
Okay.
if that's okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you. Just honored to be in this company of some old comrades. Some of these has been my teacher since I moved to Philadelphia. I moved here in 1965.
Do you want to say who you are?
Godfrey Sithole,
Okay.
African National Congress.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was coming from Lincoln University. I had moved here because of some illness. I spent some time at Roden Lombard Graduate Hospital. Since my doctor was here in Philadelphia, then I moved here in 1965. Lo and behold, I met Jarvis, Comrade Jarvis. Interesting thing about statement he made when we met. No, when he had that up from South Africa. And he asked about my security here. Am I safe? How is the family at home? And then he went on further to say that he knows that sometimes the people coming from somewhere else, they are followed and their families are cared for. Then he said, Godfrey, I don't know about your situation, but we are here to talk about you if you cannot, if you don't feel safe to talk about the issues in South Africa, but we are here. I was so happy because at that time, coming from Lincoln, at Lincoln we used to, it's a law that foreigners have to send a registration card every year. I came in 63, in 64 I did not send it, I didn't know. You know that they wrote home to find out where I was. Here my brother gets a letter, the police is bringing a letter to my brother telling him that I'm here in the States. Oh, I was here in the States because now they are looking for me. Then the police is in South Africa saying that...
This is under apartheid, what we're talking about.
Saying that, oh, we know where your brother is. Do you know him? My brother said, I don't know. I said, okay, he's in the States. But can you write it to him? My brother said, I can't write to my brother. I was raising him to go to school. If I write to him, he's going to write and ask for money. I can't do that. He said, no, you can write to him. But that was the situation, and then of course my family was harassed here and there. Because I left in 1962, together with Thabo Mbeki and other people were 27 students. But coming to Philadelphia, this gave me a base because I've known some of the members here for that long time. I was asking Comrade Jarvis about when Winnie Mandela was in New York. Yeah, and there was a town meeting in New York, and you were there, you asked a question. Lo and behold, I had the tape of that.
You do?
I was looking for it, I couldn't, I kept on calling libraries and what have you. Last minute.
All righty.
Last minute. I found the tape at home. This is it. This for you.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know whether you want people to see when you ask a question. When you ask a question to Winnie, it's here. And, thank you, thank you. Not only that, as we are here in 1993, I organized was one of the organizers for the rally with Rosetta Johnson here when President Nelson Mandela came here. And I thought about what do you mean to me, comrade? I said maybe I can just give you a memento that you will remember me wherever you are by giving you this. This is the picture that was taken with the President Mandela when he came here in 1993.
Yes.
Yeah. So, that's for you. Thank you very much because really you mean a lot to me. As I heard that you are coming here, I said, oh my goodness, what can I just give this man to remember me wherever he is? Because it means so much.
And other people in this room remember you too, guys.
And of course, Debbie and Dave. Debbie was roughed at Girls High School. You remember, Debbie? The police harassing you when we were at the demonstration there against Nana Mahomo, who was this unionist from South Africa, but belonged to the other side of the union. So they were terrorizing us when we demonstrated. And I remember that. I also applaud you, Debbie. We cannot forget you. Dave and the other members here, really, you mean a lot to me. Especially when you look at the gatherings of this nature. I usually find myself, how come I'm the only one from South Africa or Africa for that matter? But it is because of the work that we have done over the years. It's not a tiny thing. It means a whole lot because of your support. We were able to do away with the apartheid system. But it's not over. As we were talking about crack cocaine, is being pushed in South Africa. Really? In a big manner. And also the problem in South Africa is that the police who were with the apartheid system, some maintain their position with their guns and what have you. So there are some who are terrorizing the communities and also terrorizing the banks, the machine, what call this, the carriers of money to the banks. Some of the people that are robbing those are the police who were working with the apartheid system because they have the machines and whatever. They're the ones. But thank you very much for your support and what have you. I am very happy that you have kept this for long. when we look at 65, how many, I didn't bring my computer, how many years is that? I'm from
50 years,
1965.
50 years.
50 years! Oh
Easy.
my goodness. But I'm just 51. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's a good ending.
Yes, yes. Not much more I can say to that. But I did want to say that everybody is welcome to join the party. You can sign up here. I hope that was a testament that if you join the party, you would have comrades the world over. And somebody always has your back. In March, I want to say we're going to have another forum for Women's History Month. Could you give us the date, please, Ben? Ben is the chair of that committee.
March 27th.
Oh, just like tonight. No, wait. This is the
March
27th. Sorry.
Not March. 5 weeks from
Yes,
tonight.
5 weeks from tonight. Thank you very much for coming out. I know it was a rough night to come out on with the weather as cold as it is, but we really, really appreciate your attendance. And we hope that you will come out again for future forums, and especially for the one in March. John Vago has a couple of petitions up front. Do you want to just take a minute and say what they are?
Very briefly, there is a petition to Philadelphia City Council to enact legislation to make for a $15 an hour minimum wage in Philadelphia. I believe they are to take up the question on March 4th. The petitions are to go into council later this month. Also, the annual May Day Festival observance will be Friday, May 1st this year. The May Day Committee is having a beef and beer fundraiser on Saturday, March 28th. Tickets are $25. I have some tickets with me. And the petitions are on the front table and information about this beef and beer event. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jarvis, for making the trip down here. And some of it was startling, like children on chain gangs, but it's stuff that we really need to know. And we don't need to cover up American history and some of the ugly parts of it. We need to have it, sunshine is one of the best disinfectants. So, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you all that picture and put it on Facebook.
Good idea.
James, that's a highlight.
Yeah.
James, can I say something?
Pardon me? Oh, did you want to, hey, go ahead, Jake. Okay.
Good evening. I just wanted to say, again, reiterate the fact that I'm so glad that all of you could join us today. My name is James. I am the district chair, as was brought out earlier. It's a very hard job, particularly following in the footsteps of someone who did it so long, diligently, and was so committed to our district, Debbie Bell. I'm here again just to reiterate a couple things. As I was sitting here listening to Jarvis, who I want to thank for his appearance, it's always a pleasure to listen to Jarvis, wealth of information, wealth of knowledge, but as I was sitting here, I looked to my left and I saw this sign, which is pretty apropos to what I want to say, and that is, to change everything, you need everyone. And saying that, I say that we offer you this. Since our party, since the early 20th century, there's been a group that has been working diligently to oppose racism, sexism, homophobia, chauvinism, equal rights for all, labor rights for all, and so forth. And that group has been the Communist Party. I have found such great joy in being a communist, of course not as long as some of the others who are in the room, but I found such great joy in working with others, like-minded individuals who are willing to work and fight for social change, not just for us, not just for even those who oppose us, but for everyone. And that's what we do, because we are committed. We feel, as the manifesto states, we have nothing to lose but our chains. So I invite all of you, as the sign says, to change everything, We need everyone. Those of you who would like to, we would certainly love to welcome you into our party. Certainly like to welcome you as a comrade. But there is an old expression which says, if you crumble with indignation at every injustice, then you're already a comrade. But let's make it official. And we have join cards outside. I want to thank the committee for their hard work tonight. Ben, who is the chair, Diane. For those of you who always know, who've been here before and have attended our events, you know we have what I call the person at the door, Rookie Perna, who's always diligent. And what she does is turn around the door. And everyone else on the committee, such as Carl, who worked hard to put this event on and plan this event again. Thank you, Jarvis. I want to give a special thank you to Diane for chairing this event tonight. And that being said, thank you again for coming. Please be safe traveling. It's windy, it's cold. Get home safely, please. Thank you.
And that's the Communist Party of the United States of America. That was James closing the meeting. People who had gotten here in 20-degree weather are now about to go home. These people were stalwart people who were involved in a number of movements and doing a number of events around the city here. The Communist Party is really, really moving on. Now let's go to our next clip. This is Ken Hurd for the Journal of the Working Class Struggle, People's World, People's Voice of Canada, and all other forward-thinking, forward-moving, progressive organizations around the world with publications and broadcasts thereof.